Hello, everyone. My name is Pat. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video, we are looking at October Archangels and Energies. This is just a general reading to kind of look into the month, to get kind of a forecast of, what's coming up, what's going on, what Archangels are working with us this month, and who would it be best to work with and what their messages are. Okay. And for today's reading, I've got the Archangel Oracle card deck by Doreen Virtue. And I also pulled out the Archangel Michael deck, and you'll see why once you see who came out for the Archangels. And we're going to, we'll see what there's some interesting messages for this month. Now, if you saw that this October reading was scheduled for the end of September, and then it disappeared. I had scheduled a live for this reading, but something came up in my schedule last minute, and I realized I had to cancel it. So apologies for that. But coming on today to do this reading for the October, and it's my favorite month. It's my birthday month. A lot going on this month, especially where I live. But anyways, let's get into it. Okay. So this month, we have 3 different Archangel cards that came out that are overseeing us. We have Uriel with Brilliant Idea. So ideas and inspiration are going to be a big part of what's going on for this month. We have new ideas, fresh ideas coming in that we're going to be moving forward. And they feel very like inspired ideas, okay? If you look at this card, he's got the like literally the lightning bolt. He's ready to charge forward on this unicorn. Reminds me of one of the tarot cards, actually, the Chariot, where it's just, things are coming in. And so it's be sure to take action on those because they are inspired ideas. Archangel Uriel is an archangel who works with our intellect. And so a lot of our divinely inspired ideas come through from him. So he's overseeing us. We also have Archangel Raziel with the Spiritual Understanding card. And of course, October is long known to be the time when the veil between the worlds is the thinnest. On October 31st, we have the Halloween, or what was called once upon a time, the celebration of Samhain. And it's just a time when the veils between the worlds are the thinnest. So you might feel that your intuitive and psychic abilities are super amped up at this time. You're seeing and maybe feeling your loved ones come through, or having, enhanced psychic experiences, dreams, things like that. And you're on the, looking to understand that. Understand more about it and how it works and things like that, and or just in amazement of it all. But Archangel Raziel is an archangel who works with us. You can call upon him for help in guiding you to the right teachers or books that'll help you understand what's going on for you. Okay, so I feel like it's enhanced psychic experiences that are going on for a lot of people this month. Okay, and then we finally have Archangel Michael, who's also working with us, part of the forecast for this month, with this remember who you are. It's about taking your power back and remembering your own power as a divine being. Okay. So some of the cards I picked from were directly from Doreen Virtue's deck on Archangel Michael. And there's definitely a focus on this month, taking our power back and not allowing ourselves to move into fear. Okay. Because let's face it. I mean, we are a month out, roughly at this point in time. Today's the 6th of October. So we are a month out from our presidential elections here in the United States. And there is a lot of drama going on. It's probably going to intensify between now and the actual election, and probably will extend after the election too. So, the cards we've got from Michael here, one of them is let go of fear now. Okay. And I feel like that's what we're doing. We're putting our foot down, and it might be with regard to the politics, but it might be with other situations in your life too. Okay. I mean, usually when this card comes up, it can alert us to the fact that we're letting fear getting in the way of making decisions that we need to make or moving forward in somewhere in our life. But I also find this comes up when it's like, no, that's what we're deciding to do. We're done with being afraid. We're done with being held hostage by that. And we're just ready to move forward and not let fear get in the way of it and do our best and put it out, surrender it to God. Okay. We're also staying focused this month. Okay. He says, keep your eyes on your target and intention. But I feel, again, we're staying focused on where, what we need to do, what we need to get moving forward with. And maybe it's acting on these new ideas that are coming in, these ideas and inspirations. Okay. So the other messages that came from Michael that we have coming up this month, well, there's one is spend more time outdoors. And again, I feel like that's what we're doing. October is a month of festivals and fairs, all sorts of stuff, with the pumpkins and everything going on outdoors. So we're spending a lot more time outdoors, which is great for us. Spending time outdoors really brings a calmness to the spirit. Being out there in the fresh air and the sunshine really helps to ground us and, let go of those anxieties that can be eating at us from different situations. Or it's just a way to de-stress from, work or whatever it is that, is going on in our lives. So we are doing that. And there was a final card that came out. He says, you've created this situation and you have the power to change it. So, sometimes we do encounter some situations where, maybe something didn't turn out as well as we hoped. And we're like, oh shit, it's our fault. It's my fault. Yep. I totally snoozed on this. I forgot about it, or, didn't see this other part of it, what have you. But he's like, yeah, okay, we might have had even our own projections of fear, can bring in situations or attract situations that end up proving to us, like, oh, well, see, I knew this wasn't going to work out, blah, blah, blah. So it's a card to be mindful of that. But also it's that Michael has a very strong energy. So I feel like we're not letting us rattle us too much this month. We're just kind of looking at it and being like, oh, okay, you know what? I can change this. I don't have to put up with this situation anymore. I don't have to tolerate this anymore. He's imbuing us with his power this month to really move forward in positive ways and to make positive life changes. All right. So that's a big part of what's going on this month, and, there's a lot of things that may be playing into that. Might be situations in our personal lives. It might be all the stuff we're seeing on the media. We're just done with it. Okay. And we're tired of being in a fear-based place, and we're moving forward with power. And that kind of power, spiritual power, isn't I'm trying to lord it over you or be better than you kind of power. It's just a power that comes from it's where your confidence gets bolstered and you decide to move forward. And even though there might be challenges with doing that, you're not allowing those challenges to hold you back. With confidence that you'll find a way to deal with them. Okay. And that you'll be helped along the way. Allow yourself to receive the help in abundance, and you'll find a way through. Okay. All right. So that's some of, what's coming up for this month. I did pull from the daily guidance from your angels card deck to this one. So these ones are slightly different, but new partner coming in. Okay. For some of you out there, it could be a new, business partner, new romantic partner, some kind of new partner in your life. And, the card seems to suggest that it could come about like from a chance meeting, like you happen to serendipitously somehow run into this person or encounter or meet this person, what have you. But it's somebody who's going to be really good for you to work with. Okay. And let's see, we have entrepreneur. Some of you may be thinking about moving into that or starting a business of your own. Okay. Starting that side hustle, following through on what you desire. Okay. Again, this is an image where she's outdoors amongst the flowers. So it certainly could mean that some of your ideas and inspiration come from when you are outdoors and you're in that space where you're open and peaceful and you haven't got the needs and wants of life and the demands of a job, nagging at you. So you have some space. Okay. And so you're really thinking about, what am I tired of tolerating? What do I really desire to have in my life? And getting maybe a little bit more specific about what that would be for you. So these messages kind of all tie in together this month. But all in all, it feels like a really good month where there's, I want to say like fresh new air coming in. And we're kind of ready to deal with the challenges that are ahead of us. Okay. And we're taking our power back. We're standing in our power and moving forward confidently. Okay. So anyways, I hope some of these messages resonate with you. Oh, and one more thing, I am going to be doing a free webinar with Archangel Michael this month. So to learn more about him, how he works with people, and what it means to really take your power back. I'll put the link for it down below. Okay. It's free. You do have to sign up to come join us. And I probably will be doing some free card readings for people who show up on the live, but definitely check that out if you're interested. But finally, just thank you so much for joining me today. Thanks you so much for your viewership and being a part of this channel. I look forward to speaking with you again soon, everyone. Take care and have a lovely month ahead.